Okay, the work begins. Michael's going to remove that and this. We've already removed the others. Probably going to leave that pallet because the floor is now going to start on top of this with a 2x6. So we're having a little bit of an elevated floor, and then we're going to take the plastic after we build a frame of 2x6, treated 2x6. It'll be 10 feet by 8 feet, I think. Yeah. And build it and frame it out. Then we'll screw down the plastic pallets once it's level, and then we'll start stacking firewood. So this is what Mike did yesterday. He put up the first board and then put these mostly deteriorating 2x6s that I got, and all the way up just to have a wall for the stacked wood. So as you can see, it's going to be considerably higher off the ground, but because of that, there'll be air circulating underneath it, and the firewood should dry more effectively. So I'm going to go get some more tools. Mike's out running around stuff today, so I'm going to be working by myself. We'll see what I can get done. Okay, I've got the basic frame laid out. I know this corner square, and I'm gonna square that corner and square that corner. That's just a temporary support right there. And I've had to change my plans. I intended to go 8 feet across this way and 10 feet this way, but I don't have enough coverage up there to do 10 feet, so I swapped it. I'm doing 8 feet this way and 10 feet that way. And because of the amount of weight that's going to be on this, I've been marking 16-inch on center on these little marks. So I'm going to do the 8-foot boards across. Now the problem is I bought enough boards to do this the opposite direction, so I'm going to have to go inventory what I've got in the truck and see about either having to buy more boards or cut some of the 10-footers down. And I think if I cut, of course my first plan was 2 foot on center too, so I'm probably going to have to buy more boards, but I'm hoping not, because these boards, just the 10-footers and the 8-footers and one 4x4 cost me $154 because, you know, tariffs. So yeah, I'm hoping it's not going to cost too much. I have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 8-footers across there, and I know good and well I don't. Let me see what I've got in the truck. Grass and weeds are getting away from me. I'm going to have to move the chicken fence again so they can take care of it. Alright, I have 3 more 8-footers, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more 10-footers. So I guess I'll be cutting 10-footers down to 8 feet and using them as my cross members, and then whatever extra I have I'll use to cripple support inside and do some ground contact legs when I run out of my 4x4. So hang on and see what we can do. Okay, you might want to put on sunglasses so the reflection from my very white legs does not blind you. But it's 82 degrees and approximately 95% humidity, and I was sweating through my long pants, so I just sprayed down with a bunch of bug spray, and hopefully this will keep the ticks or whatever off of me. I already had one tick on me today. When I went to change out of my pants, I had a tick right on my waistband. Like, really, dude? So, you know, super fun. Alright, I still need to make a proper 4x4 for that corner, and then I can just start throwing 8-foot boards up in here. See if I can get it done, but I gotta measure that first. And I'm gonna put a piece of treated redwood like these down there. That's some good stuff. I gotta quit hitting my head on that. I think Michael's going to be down here in a little bit. My friend Mike's been helping me at my mother's house putting up gutters. We didn't want to film all that because it takes 14 times longer to film something and build it than it does to just do it. So I'm sure if you watch other YouTube channels, they will tell you the same thing. So I have a few other projects up at Cotton Top's place, but I probably will not film them. Okay, I have all these supports in and around this one. The only two that don't have supports is this corner and that corner because they're screwed right into the uprights. I had to go around the uprights on these. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do here because this upright is like right in the way. And it's sitting on a pallet. So I was thinking of taking, putting some temporary supports up here, taking this one out, removing all of that, remove the pallet, put a concrete deck block, and sticking it back in there with a deck block. And I probably will do that, but we'll see. Here comes Mike. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. Just telling everybody who's going to come to help me. Got all this squared and level all the way around.
Good.
I need to go back now and make sure I have plenty of screws everywhere. 8 foot something. And we'll just start throwing them up. I marked them at 16-inch on center. I was going to do 2 foot on center, but I figure with all the weight and it being up off the ground, probably need to get 16 on center. These are probably a hair over 8 feet. Yep. 8 feet and a quarter. So that's fine. As long as we cut the 10 footers 8 feet and a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go around and put extra screws everywhere, I'll get the saw, take it over to the truck and start cutting the 10 footers down to 8 1/4.
Alright.
So there's screws, screw gun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cut some wood. there any more in this one on the end?
What do you mean?
Any more screws? I only had one in here. Alright. First one. Let's try to get it as even as possible on the top. Two in there now.
I'll wait for the third.
Well, I gotta get another screw because that one bent when it ripped out. There you go. Third. And the second one, yes. You did. All right, say boo-bye.
Super Dad, signing off.
Yeah.